Hello everyone, I welcome all of you to the session. In this session, we will be discussing about complete VS Code setup into our system. So let's get started. First, you have to open the browser and search for VS Code like this. Just search for VS Code. Don't write Windows or Linux, okay? So once you search, you will be getting the first link like this. Just visit over here. If you are using Windows operating system, by default, you will get this option, okay, download for Windows. So click on download for Windows and it will start downloading the files over here, okay. So based on your network connection as well, means if your speed is good, it will download within some couple of seconds. That's all, okay. If you are using some other operating system like Linux, so steps are different. We will discuss about those steps as well next, okay. So let it download completely. Let's wait. Yeah. So yes, successfully it has downloaded. Now we'll go to the files. I'll go to the downloads. Yeah, here you can check that downloaded file. Now I want to install it. First download, second install. For that purpose, just double click. That's all. Okay. So once you double click, you will get this pop-up message. Click on I accept the agreement. Next. Here I have selected create a desktop icon. Just check mark this. Then next, install. Okay. So it will again take some couple of seconds to extract all the files and to install VS Code in your system. Okay. So yes, this is the final step. Now successfully VS Code is present in your system. You can go to the applications and you can check it out. Okay. Yeah, done. So I'll click on finish. Okay. So I'll close this and I'll go to the applications and now I'm going to search for VS Code. That's all. I'll double click on this. See, successfully I have opened VS Code over here. If you are using Linux, steps are different. Okay, you can search for VS Code install. You have to download first .deb file, right click on that downloaded file and install the software, okay, in your system. So now we need to understand how we have to work with this VS Code, means how we can create files and folders. Some basic understanding we should have before we start with our MERN-Stack project, okay. So let's get started. So this welcome window I'm going to close. First, we are going to learn how we can create one new folder. So click on the file. You will be getting one option like open folder. So click on open folder. Now where you want to create that folder, store that folder. So desktop I am going to select. On desktop, I already have created one folder with the name MERN project. If you don't have, you have one option to create one new folder over here. So click on new folder. I'm going to folder name as MERN Stack project. MERN Stack project. Okay. And select the folder. Okay. Now this I'm going to close. See, successfully MERN Stack project folder got opened in your VS Code. Okay. We created and we opened it over here. Now inside the folder, if you want to create the file, see this is the option. If you want to create one more folder inside the folder, this is the option. Let's first go with the file. Okay, let's create one simple file. Now I'm going to create one file with the name home.html like this. I'm going to create one more file. See, I'm clicking on this button. That's all. Home.css. One more file I have created over here. Okay. So now I'll just close this. This is your HTML and this is your CSS. If you want that shortcut to get the basic structure, yes, like this we will get it. What is the shortcut? See, shift 1 I have pressed, you will be getting exclamatory mark like this, enter. Then this complete structure, we got it over here. Manually, if you want to type it like this, yes, that is also fine. Okay. So now what I'll do, I'll just provide one h1 tag with the text hello, done. And here I'm going to give the class name as heading. Okay, let's provide it as heading. Done. In CSS, if you want to write some CSS, let's write it. Okay, I'll just open it. Dot heading. See, you will be getting some comments. If you start typing, all those comments will be removed. And here I'm going to just write color. I want it as blue. Okay, color should be blue. So for class name heading, I have given this CSS property where I have used that class name here. Now I want to link that CSS file over here. Okay. Make sure whatever the code you will type, you will save the file. Control S you have to use to save the file. What? Control S. Okay. So if you want to link it, then inside the head tag, we have to use link tag, right? Relation is style sheet. Okay, let's use style sheet over here. Okay. Next, href is equal to, what is our file name? It is home.css. Okay, done. So successfully we have linked our CSS file to our HTML. Okay. So now it's time to check the output. How to execute the code? See, one shortcut is there. You can just copy the path. Okay. You can go to the browser and just paste it over here. Like this, you will be getting your output. What I did, just right click on HTML and click on copy the path. HTML file will be executed by the browsers, not CSS. So CSS we have linked to the HTML file and we have executed it. Okay. So now if you go to the files, see, on desktop, we created one folder with the name MERN-Stack project. Inside that, we have two files. Now, let's say I want one more folder inside this MERN-Stack project. So you can click over here, create a new folder with the name home page. This is the name of my folder. All these files I want inside this folder. So you can just drag, drop. Click on move. Again, drag and drop. Click on move. So all the files related with the home page is present inside this. See, home.css, home.html. Okay. So now if I go to my again file structure, if you go to the MERN-Stack project folder, inside that home page folder you have, inside the folder you have all these files. Okay. So this is how we create the files and folders using VS Code. This basic understanding you should have, how we can create the files folders, how you can move them. Okay. That's all. I hope I am clear with these steps. In the upcoming sessions, once we start with the project sessions, we will discuss more about this VS Code. But as of now, how to install it, how to create files and folders, this basic understanding you should have. That's all. The remaining part, once we start with our project session, we will complete it. Okay. So this is all about our today's session. We'll meet in the next session with some new topics. Until then, take care all of you and wish you all the best to all. Thank you.